The games industry has changed in the last decade from a product-based to a live services-based model, and it's changing again into a games as a platform type of model, meaning that gamers and the people that make games are going to connect through a variety of different channels. No longer is it just a game that you buy for your console. You're going to go watch the movie, you're going to spend time online, you're going to go see events around it. And so the games industry will double in the next decade, purely on the basis of games becoming these global brands and global brands using games as a new relationship model between brands and consumers. So my feeling is that the games industry is becoming more mainstream. It's normalized, destigmatized in a way. It's not the scary thing that my parents always told me about. It's much more accepted and a fun thing for people to do, and as a result it will grow exponentially. XR gaming, or mixed reality, as I think of it, is I think a very promising category, but it's nascent. It's early on, but you can see the support of companies like Meta with Reality Labs. You can see Apple with the Vision Pro pushing into the category, investing billions into making that real. What the ultimate version of that will be is still a little unclear, but you can see that when this many companies are pushing into a new category, the same way that everybody went electric in cars, headset-based entertainment, immersive entertainment is going to be a big part of the future. The question is, of course, as these companies start building this, these are tech companies, do they have the right ideas in mind when they design these products, right? Is this in the same way that you put seatbelts in electric cars, just like you do in combustion engine ones? When you build immersive goggle-based experiences, who's making them? Who are they for? And what's part of that experience? And I think there's a lot of questions that haven't been raised around that topic just yet. Some of the early dangers are that tech companies tend to think of themselves as these gifts to humanity. And while that may be the case over a period of time across a lot of effort, a lot of times it's very smart people that are trying to make some money, and I get that. They still have to be told that there is a soft layer in the equation, and that's people. You have to account for what effect does it have on children. When social media were initially heralded as this great way for people to communicate on the internet, to find friends and interests that they could share, and then you find very quickly that a lot of people get very depressed and have a very bad experience in a social media context. How do we build the next iteration of virtual entertainment, of immersive entertainment, without having to suffer through all the growing pains that we've seen before? Can we actually avoid some of the stupid mistakes we've made in the past and build things that are immediately, safeguarding minors and young people playing online, for instance? So that's a big question for me. By introducing a new form factor, you reset the clock. What happens so often in entertainment and technology is that you have incumbents that run the show. In, say, PC gaming, you don't have a natural reset. It's just PC gaming, so all the platforms, all the marketplaces are owned and controlled by the same companies. What you used to have in consoles is that every 7 years it would be a new device, it resets the ecosystem. So as a newcomer, you had this brief moment where you could just get in there and be successful and offer something new and innovative. It's in the interest of the incumbents to make the same stuff. And so when it comes to immersive entertainment, it resets the clock on a lot of development, both on a hardware perspective as well as on the software perspective. It allows new innovative companies to take a chance in the absence of apex predators to build something new and innovative and exciting.